Okay, we are live. I hope everyone is doing well. Mute something here. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to folks around the world. Hope you are having a terrific Sunday. I guess it's technically Monday in some parts of the world, but it's a little early for them. Dino Lad, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you are well today. I'm going to be doing a brief stream here on YouTube, and then I will be cutting over to Twitch after lunch. Again, I'm on the west coast of North America, so probably in about 2-3 hours I'll be cutting over to Twitch. But wanted to hit YouTube again because I get quite a few people that because they follow me on the channel, they get notification when I'm here. Let me know if the audio and video quality are good for you. You can tell that I moved my camera, or hopefully you have. And try to adjust this here so that I get a good angle. There we go. It's kind of in a funky place where I've got my camera. Excellent. And Diego, greetings. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Excellent. We missed you yesterday. Hope things are going well for you in Sweden, and weather has been a little calmer than it has been. I know Northern Europe just got hammered by bad weather for the last couple of weeks. So let's see here. We are going to, well, we're going to play the Hipper. I have a game that I played late yesterday where, well, it's a loss, but the gameplay is a good example of how she can perform. In fact, I was in a tier 10 match. So it was kind of frustrating when you have a really good game, but the ends up losing, but it happens. Yes. Okay. Understood. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right, so let's go and start with, I wanted to get a win in my Sims because I didn't yesterday. Oh, when I get divisioned up later, I'm going to play the Kitakaze because I've got a few lines here. Actually, let me show you this. I've got a few lines that I'm still grinding. So Kitakaze, Sovietsky Soyuz, Irland, the Surrey, Vokla, got carriers in here. I don't play the carriers too much, but these are the lines I'm currently grinding and just kind of stalled on. So I played the Kita yesterday and it had a really good game. So I think I'm going to try to invest more time in getting through that line. And then my good colleague, Jimmy Jazz, has said that the Uland's pretty good, but the Östergötland is very strong. So I'll look to get to that. And then for the Vokla, it's okay, but the Fantask is much better. So I think I've got a few lines I'm going to want to try out. I'm still a little short on credits here, so I don't know how many lines I'm going to be able to plow through. So we'll see. So again, if somebody can just confirm that audio video quality is good and you guys can see me well. Trying to position this camera in a way that it's going to force me to have a good posture. And you guys will be able to see me well, and I'm not going to be slumping in my chair. All right, let's go ahead and take the Sims. Sims. Plowing through those jet signals and speed signals very quickly. Ahmed, Hipper is a good ship. Yes, she is. She is a good ship, and she recently got a buff, if you guys might remember, for 010 to reduce her reload from 11.5 to 11 seconds. In fact, when I first started playing the Hipper back in 2016, this was in fall, she had a 13-second reload. And I had one particular, let me go ahead and get this started, but I had one particular ranked battle in the Hipper on Neighbors where I had this sort of epiphany about how strong the AP could be, because I ended up like completely wrecking this opposing cruiser. And it kind of like, suddenly I had this realization, wow, this, the AP on these German cruisers is really good. So I was pretty stoked about that. And ever since then, I've sort of been a diehard. Yep. Nice. Good job, Ahmed. 100k damage and ranked. I hope you won that match. see. Top tier 6 carrier I can deal with. What's my competition? Mahan can outduel me in a gunfight because he has an extra gun, so he has better DPM than I do. Akatsuki Visby I can take on pretty easily. We are standard battle. I'm the southernmost destroyer, so that means I'm headed south. Hey, Ethelfar, thanks very much for coming by. Hope you are doing well today. Very close. Had to take Georgia out. Yeah. Yeah, it's I'm hearing feedback from different quarters about sort of mixed opinions regarding the mixed tiers for the bronze and silver leagues. Heard quite a few people say they would prefer it just be a single tier, because taking a hipper up against like Georgia's can be pretty tough. So hopefully our Minakaze heads north to do some spotting there. Don't want a lemming, but it looks like you can see her syn up down here at Hotel 8, where he headed north. So part of the reason I'm not a big fan of this map is these islands in the northeast end up being sort of attract a lot of play, a lot of positioning, and I'm going to try to scare off the Vaser so that he doesn't try to drop me later. Sims has the best AA platform of tier 7 destroyers in the game. He doesn't eat planes like she once did, but I've gotten 2 of these planes. Let me see if I can keep the pressure on his... There's the Mahan and the Fisby. I basically want the Vaser to know that he shouldn't be trying to come after me. So here he comes again. I'm just going to keep the pressure on his planes. I have to angle in here. These are our AP rockets. So at best, he's going to do overpans. A little bit of chip damage, nothing too bad. At this point, I'm far enough away that I'm not too concerned about them trying to shoot me here. I haven't used DF yet. If he comes with, oh, our Minakaze head south. I gotta head north. Okay, he's just not gonna learn. Okay, that's fine. We don't need... Okay, I'm gonna have to head north here. Let's see. Mahan, I'm outside his torp range right now, 9-2, I'm assuming. Both of our DDs have dropped smoke, other DDs. So that means that they're blocking vision for our team. So you can see that we've kind of lemminged here. This is really bad. So... trying to anticipate what this Furitaka is going to do here. See what he's taking hits. I'm expecting he's just going to turn here, but it looks like so far he's not. Okay. Maybe he will. I don't know. Okay, yeah, he's going to turn here.
Fire on the designated target.
He is running the 10-kilometer torpedoes. He has switched directions. Let me see if I can bait him to... he's not. He's going to ignore me. Good job. Nice. Okay. Visby, Mahan, Emil. Okay. Have we seen their last DD? Akatsuki, we don't know. Is probably in the north. Which is why I want to head north to potentially spot and fight him. There's the Visby. The Visby is going to go carrier hunting, but we should be able to cut him off. Closest is... Son of, so what I'm afraid of is that the Akatsuki has gotten on their flank. He's out here somewhere on the northeast and is going to be able to torp to the massive ships that we've got over here on Foxtrot 8 and 9. Oh, it's still pointing to the other ships as my closest. It should switch here to the Sinop here in a moment. Here, this Congo needs to get back.
Get back!
Gonna get focused here. See if I can provide him some AA cover too. I really want to torp towards this sunup, but I'm going to end up cutting off a path for my Congo. And obviously I don't want to do that. There's the Nürnberg.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, Visby is down. Good, good, good. Yeah. Did he get... Oh, he did get that torpedo away. Okay. Nürnberg's taking a beating. Mahan in the middle here. Nice.
Smoke generator started.
Proximate detected. Need it. Oh, am I going to get killed by a torpedo here? I might. Yep, I am.
The ship is on fire.
Yep. Oh, that Vaser was lucky with that drop. Well, that was pretty risky shot. Pretty risky maneuver there. Surprised the Sinop was able to turn his guns quickly enough. The Congo should be able to come in and finish these guys off. Question is, where's the Akatsuki? In any case, I'm going to leave these folks to do this. That was a little bit of a risky move for me, but okay, we might still get a win out of it. All right, so let's see here. Do we have any particular requests for tiers, ships, or classes to play right now? If you do, be sure to let me know in chat. Again, quite a few people have showed up. Thank you very much. Hope you are having a terrific Sunday. Let's see here. I might take out the Italian battleship. I just picked up the tier 5. Hey, Jerry. Bayard, please. Dino Lad. Okay. Let's do the Bayard. Let's see. French cruisers. Tier 8. I'm trying to remember which commander I had on here. Don't want to run an Only. Remember what I ran. Let me grab this commander. In fact, yeah. So let's go. I think the turrets are fast enough. I don't need 15 seconds. Definitely don't need that. Let's see, let's do, this is for the reload booster, right? Do that. Do this. This. We'll do, okay, my pen should be 30 millimeters, right? Yes. So, let me take, yeah, I will take IFHE. I've got one skill point left, which probably would put into Superintendent for the extra charge on the consumables. So I'll wait on specking other. Let's go with this. Let's see. Dahogi. Good morning. Working only have to very early tomorrow morning. Okay. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Dahogi. I hope you are well. Tier 7. Okay. So let me do the lots of requests here. Thank you very much. Let me do the Bayard, and then I will play the Vauquelin. Let's see. And then 3 stars, 2 hours later, 2 stars. Jerry, you talking about ranked? Yeah. That's kind of, ranked is kind of an endurance test. So. Throw some signals on here. What's my fire chance now? I think it's 6%. So, Dino Lad, did you see the build that I chose here? So, I want faster cooldown on my consumables, especially the main battery reload booster. When I pick up the last 2 points for this commander, or one more point, I'll pick up consumables enhancements, or I might pick up superintendent, and then adrenaline rush, priority target, concealment, IFHE, and radio location. Hey, Christian. Good morning from California or Canada? Oh, thank you. Well, thank you very much, Christian. Appreciate that. So CA meaning California or Canada? Yeah, so Christian, I'm also streaming on Twitch as well. Usually, oh, California. Whereabouts in California? I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area, so I'm curious where you're from. Let's see, top tier, no carrier. Well, that's okay because the ship is really can deal with deal with carriers pretty well. Los Angeles. Okay, yeah, my brother is in the my brother lives in the Empire Valley, and near. He teaches at the Claremont colleges, so lots of California connections. So what I would like to do, if I'm a long-range artillery cruiser, I usually like to get over here at Foxtrot 9. But being sort of a cruiser that has higher ballistics, if I can get myself up into here in the Foxtrot 6-7 area, I can spam both directions and stay pretty concealed. The Hoagie ranked should be only 1 week per sprint. Yeah, again, it's a fair observation. Obviously, Wargaming is tweaking things to try to find a good balance. It looks like the opinion was that, or their view was that the... Oh, let me go. Okay. The view was that it was... 1 week was too short, and the getting through the leagues was too quick for some players. So I think they're just trying to extend it. Hey, Fee. Etron, thank you very much for stopping by. Strange that Bayard goes torp, but... yeah, it's all balance. I mean, there are lots of ships in the game that in real life had torpedoes and didn't, don't have them in game. A lot of battleships actually had torpedo systems, not just the Germans. The Mysore, which is the recently released premium tier 6 Commonwealth light cruiser, also had torpedoes, but she doesn't in game. I think it's mostly a balance question. This Hipper's following me. The Hipper actually would be better suited going out toward where the Vanguard is, because he's more of a long-range artillery cruiser and can use his range to better effect than I can. Yes, exactly. So lots of them had torpedoes. I'm going to hold fire here until I know that I am going to be in relative cover. My concern here is stuff coming from, like the Gneisenau, stuff coming from the northwest, that could hit me if I'm not in adequate cover, and it looks like this hipper is simply going to push in. So, and my closest is the Farragut. All right. Turning out. We'll be playing the hipper later today. Sorry. I forgot how fast this Surrey is going. Oh, yeah, I'm not giving him enough lead. It looked like he might have been slow boating. I wasn't sure. Oh, see, now I did give him too much lead. He did slow. Hipper is getting chewed up. Yeah, when you play Hipper or the long-range artillery cruisers, you typically want to get... my gunnery here is really suspect. This guy is throttling pretty well, though, honestly. Yeah, this is not working, so I got to find a different position. Plus, I'm lit. Yeah, the Surrey. What's the other DDs? We have 4 of them. Z-23. Akatsuki, Igla. All right, we've only spotted 1 of their DDs so far. Do you have any recommendations for the first legendary commander to get for coal? So great question. So my general recommendation is get commanders of lines and nations that you really are good at and like to play, because you'll get the most out of those commanders. So for me, obviously, that meant Günter Lütjens, because I'm a diehard German ship player, and he has been unquestionably the most useful 175,000 coal I've spent in the game, without question. And Eisenhower is down. And get some decent shots going here. He's already starting to turn out. Push. Wow, my gunnery here is really suspect. I think I'm just a tad low. So yeah, so that would be my general recommendation. You know, find a ship nation that you like to play and you're really good at and you're comfortable with, and then you can exploit the value of the commander really well. There's another fire. That's going to stick. All right, I got to move. I'm lit. Z-23 over there. Very pulled back. I can fire on this Mogami. So yeah, that would be my general recommendation. Halsey is a great command. Well, Halsey we don't buy for coal. But hopefully Schwersky, which is the European commander, will be available soon. I was one spotting him. So Schwersky will hopefully become available relatively soon. I'm gonna kill him, I hope. Burned out. Visibility on him. Let's see. Igle. Monahan looks like he got roughed up pretty hard. But there's the Farragut. Again. Boost on out of here. Pressure on him.
Boost des moteurs activé.
Wow, we just lost a couple of ships in a hurry.
L'équipe ennemie a pris l'avantage.
Monarch. Oh, here's my hipper. Now, if he's firing, he should be firing AP at me. I'm giving him a lot of side, and he did. Good. Okay. Monarch firing AP. Unsurprising. Where is this hipper? Oh, you're completely isolated. I can't help you there. Now I'm being targeted by 5, I think. And the Monarch switched to AP here. I need to move. Hood is probably targeting me. Yep, there's the sit. There's the reload buff. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, let's. I was hoping that he would come down here. I'm pretty wounded. Hold fire here and find a new position.
Problème résolu, chef.
Yeah, our team's just getting crushed here.
L'équipe ennemie a pris l'avantage.
Okay, the Hipper's gonna go down. The Hood. He's slowing. Alright, don't need to pan out here every time I fire.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Oh, I need last stand on this ship.
Problème résolu,
Okay,
chef.
Hood. Fire. Now, hopefully my allies will help draw the fire here. Angling does work. My problem is that, well, you always want to try to be dealing with opponents that are... He really wants to get me down. I just took it out of his engine again. That should kill him. Let's go. It's fine. I am still hard detected. So one of the DDs, the Akatsuki, maybe? Yeah, he's right here. Now I'm going to start putting fire on the Hood and Ismail. I'm going to do the same thing and kite them out, but I'm going to pop hydro here. No longer lit, but I'm still could be in this range. Yeah, Maurizio and Duca are really good ships. Yeah, this means that the Hood, I gotta get it so that I've got maximum range on him. Speed boost here, so I can maximum flexibility on my maneuvering. So, man, that's why as a battleship, you never want to be isolated like that. He's trying to get all his guns on me. Yet if he gets a connection. Don't kill me. I'm outside the Ismail's range, so I know he can't hit me. Surrey might be in a position to hit me, however. He's slowing. See, I'm losing my ability to hit him here. Oh, there's Akatsuki. Okay. Okay, so now you've lost visibility. Oh, he's out of his smoke. Nope. Okay. He just wants to get his torpedoes off now.
Destroyer ennemi coulé.
And get turned around and get a reset here. Gotta go, what, 5 kilometers to even hit this guy?
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Engine boot out. Gonna cap out before I get there. Pretty used to have 13-second reload. Yep. It has received a couple of reload buffs over the years. She also picked up the 27mm plating. So that was probably about 3 years ago. The upper tier German cruisers, Hipper, Prinz Eugen, Rhone, and Hindenburg all picked up 27mm armor so they can bounce the 380s. Yep. Not much we can do. So I don't know how instructive that was as a Bayard gameplay. I took a lot of damage from that one hit from the hood, but 116k, and her ballistics are a little floaty compared to her to like the Germans and the Russians, so it takes a little more practice. So you could tell I was kind of missing some of my shots early on because they are a little floatier. You just have to practice a little more. So right, there we go. So that was, oh, we did win the Sims game. Good. Okay. Take a look at that campaign. And quite oh wow, the Ranger did really well. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see. Any other questions I've missed here? Just trying to get use the sky first time. Oh, Eye in the Sky. Yes. So that skill, Jerry, that skill I think is really good for cruisers that like to take advantage of spotter planes, like the Russian cruisers all the way up the line from the Kirov up. All get spotter. It can be very useful there. Italian cruisers, yes, definitely as well, because they have limited base range, and the spotter definitely helps them as well. The 9/7 stealth, yep. Okay, yeah, good information. Okay, now I know we have a request for the Vauclin, which is the Tier 7 French destroyer. So let's take that. I have Inspector, so so this is what I'm going to start with. So this is kind of my standard core 4 skills for a concealment destroyer. I would not take concealment for most of the Russian destroyers, in fact all of them, because they're mainly gunboats about staying at range and constantly firing their guns and using their speed to avoid incoming fire. French destroyers, in my opinion, benefit a little more from concealment. I know a lot of players that like playing the Mogador and the well, even the Fantasque, the Mogador, and the Kleber without concealment. But I think for the Vauquelin, she's not quite as strong, and she works a little better as sort of a supporting other destroyers in ambush situations. So, just know there's a French commander with CV buff. Is there? Okay. Could be. French CVs. I don't know. I don't, it's possible we will see them. I don't know. All right, so let me go ahead and master this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to reset that. Let me see if I have a, because I have a, like, well, I realize this, I'm, suffering. I have a bunch of 19-point French commanders that I picked up when I was testing a bunch of stuff early on in my CC career. So I've got a bunch of these guys that I can use. So let me just grab one of these guys for this. Okay, so we are going to do this. What's my range? My guns are 15.7. That's with main battery mod 2, so I won't grease the gears. I do want the extended engine boost time, and gives me 4 points. Let's see, what's my concealment? 6.6. I don't think I want to increase range. 13 kilometers, yeah. IFHE I won't take. The 139s are just stupid good without IFHE. Let's get faster reload. And for the last 3 points, I probably, well, maybe Superintendent. This skill is very good for the main battery reload booster, so maybe I'll take that for now. And that leaves me 2 points. Where would I put that, though? Maybe on the AP shells? I don't know. Okay, let's go with this. What do you recommend in terms of picking between Aegir and Azuma? 500,000 free XP. Okay, so it depends upon the playstyle that you like. The Azuma is a really good fire starter. She just has soul-crushingly good HE, but she is super squishy. The Japanese supercruisers are easily the least armored of the group, and so you have to play, you're always playing from range. The Aegir is arguably among the most well-armored supercruisers in the game, especially in close quarters. And she's got the torpedo systems that the Azuma does not. So it kind of depends upon what you like. If you like the German heavy cruiser gameplay style, then the Aegir is a great fit for players who like that. Her challenge is that she does not get a spotter, so you have to make a fairly significant trade-off between reload and range. So that's that to me is kind of, if I had to pick one thing to change about the Aegir, it would be to give her a spotter plane. So yes, and the French DDs are really good. Now I have the Terrible, the premium tier 8 French destroyer, which is essentially a superior version of the Fantasque. But I do like the French destroyers. I just haven't been playing them enough. I guess I need to put more time into commit more time to playing them. So let's see here. We're gonna go with. I think I've got tons of French camo left over here. Yeah. All right, we are suited to go. Hey, Tahir, thanks very much for stopping by. Turret Traverse is handy. I do have main battery mod 2. I could pick up Grease the Gears to double down on that, and that would bring it down to 13 seconds, but I'm not going to do that right now. So we'll see how this goes. I see. Leaning towards Aegir now because I love to play as German cruisers. Yeah, great long-range artillery cruisers. Subject to plunging fire coming through their deck if they're longer range, but close in because of the turtle back, they tend to be more resilient. The big caliber guns, anything 430 millimeters or bigger is going to be able to overmatch your internal armor, but pretty much everything else, if you're in close quarters, you'll take pens, but you might not take a citadel hit. So, all right, here we go with the Vauclin. All right. Oh, let's see. Seas Nuts, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you are doing well this Sunday. I'm going to be streaming here on YouTube for probably about another hour, and then I will break for lunch, and then I'm going to cut over to Twitch. So one other thing to keep in mind, folks, is I did have this past week off from my work. I work at a public school, and we had the President's Week off. So I will have to go back to a less frequent and certainly less time-consuming streaming schedule. Excuse me, not screaming schedule. Standard battle. So we'll have to see. I'm going to see if I can try to do something where I work in like daily streams, maybe in the evening, something like that. Oh, nice. Good job, Jerry. Yeah. Obviously, I put Günther Lütjens first for me, but I've also pushed Halsey up to 21 skill points as well. Okay, standard battle, no RPF, which is a little bit of an issue sometimes if you're the only destroyer, but that's okay. Let's see, what am I up against? Minsk, Leningrad. Oh, excellent. Okay, very good, excellent. Good timing on the sync drop. So excellent, who's in the channel right now, sync dropped with me successfully. So well done. So I had the whole, I had this whole last week off. The school was closed for President's Week. A lot of school systems are like that. They at least give Monday off, the 12th, which was President's Day, but our school had the whole week off because we haven't had a break for quite a while. So once I go back to work starting tomorrow, I have to figure out what type of schedule I can work in. But we'll have to see about that. I will do a Hipper game. So I'm also trying to accommodate some of the requests. So I'll do the Hipper next. So one of the things about the Vauclin is that she doesn't have quite the blinding speed of the tier 8, tier 9, and tier 10. I mean, she's reasonably quick, but she's not like super fast. The Minsk and the Leningrad are going to easily outpace me. Minsk.
Dégâts critiques au moteur.
I'm within his torp range now, but...
Alerte incendie.
Gotta peel away here. Too close to these cruisers. Leningrad is really good. I gotta get some range here. I'm too close to these guys. No. So, okay, so now I know where Excellent is. He's over on the east flank. Yeah, so I took a lot of damage, but if I get some range, then I can start putting fire on these guys. Let him... So Harna took him out. Wow, I just realized, kind of lemming. I don't know what we're doing over here. I kind of isolated myself a little too much. Get him to down for... You gonna take a torp? Yep, he's dead.
3h30 envoyés par
Alright, now for some long-range gunnery. Now, these shells aren't nearly as comfortable as firing the Russians. Because the Russians are kind of railguns.
Concentrez le tir sur la cible désignée.
Dial out one notch here. Be my range. After that, chase him.
Boost des
Although
moteurs
actually
désactivés.
chasing him might not be a bad thing. Antikukule is down. Our Minsk took out the Haruna. You have to get like stupid close to a Minsk to get torped out by a Minsk. Either that or was an ambush. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, our Haruna is doing a good job backing me up. So
Merci, commandant.
take a look at Matchmaker. See what it says. Very farmable target is the New Mexico. He coming forward? Yep, very slowly. Says I can technically hit him. I can do here. Oh, he stopped. I have to be careful. This Königsberg is doing it right. He's kiting. I'm gonna see about cutting back and working the Sinop at the beginning on the back flank of the New Mexico, because I don't want to chase the Königsberg. He's gonna keep himself lit, and hopefully, yeah, he's definitely doing that right. I mean, the Haruna only needs to get one lucky shot and take out the Königsberg, but some colorful comments in chat here.
Attention, cible repérée à cette position.
Hopefully our Arizona can do something about that. I'm gonna head south, I think. Just debating here because I don't want to get lit by the what was that? Dude. See our Haruna shot the let's turn here. Our Zara, I don't know why. Okay. If I can get turned around here. New Mexico is starting to come forward. And so I can get into the mid while undetected, which is what I wanted to do. Yeah, this Zara is getting absolutely wasted, like stupid close to the New Mexico. I'm gonna go sort of southeast here and start working this Sinop. In fact, I should be able to do this from concealment.
Boost des moteurs activé.
This will also give me a chance to work the New Mexico too. There is excellent. He's half health, so I can't Might not be able to fight him. Nope. Mexico's easier for me to farm.
Cuirassé ennemi détecté.
Oh, fired at me. That's excellent. Okay, this is a problem for me because I want to get out. Zara's I do not want to tangle with.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
I'm gonna hold my fire, see if he's gonna take a torp here, because it kind of looks like he... Oh, wow. That was very well done by the Zara. I'm too close to him, I can't engage him. Yeah, this game is almost over. That again, that Königsberg played that right.
L'équipe ennemie a pris l'avantage.
Just reload. Dutch. Yeah, I'm gonna play a Hipper game. If you want to join me for that. It's gonna take. Where are his guns? They're traversing over here.
Destroyer ennemi détecté.
Excellent.
Boost des moteurs activé.
I'm gonna use the island to get against close to him. And he's backed up by the Zara. I can't fight them at the same time. AC cut back. All right, excellent. Here we go.
Cuirassé ennemi repéré.
I wasted that first 2 salvos because I had AP loaded. Not making these shots.
Dégâts critiques au moteur.
Not much you could do there. We were going to get cut off either way. So good job. Excellent. Okay, so let me go ahead and pick up Dutch here. And I'll load into a Hipper game. Ahmed, you still here? Don't. Dutch, you still here? You're in port. Okay, I didn't see you in my Discord, Dutch, if you're listening to me. Okay, great, Ahmed. All right, we'll do a an Hipper game right now. Okay. Yeah, can you jump into the Fourier? I'll pull you into the channel, Dutch, please. Welcome to the stream, Dutch. Say hello to our thousands of screaming fans. Dutch, if you are...
Yeah,
okay,
how's it going?
There we go. Okay, yeah, now we got you. All right. Go ahead and do the... destroyers. German...
Do something with a little bit more pushing power if you're running the Hipper, I guess.
Yep. Okay, so this is my build right now. I'm running... I cut over here. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you. Very similar build to what I run for my Hindenburg. This is 19 points, although I'm only using 18. So the expert loader, gun feeder, followed by priority target, adrenaline rush, concealment, top grade gunner. This improves your reload when there are opponents detected within your standard detection range, which for me is 11.2 kilometers. Radio location, again, I like this for being able to sort of track opponents and potential threat risks. And then I've got 1 point left over for the last 2 points. For the last 3 points, I might take Superintendent, but I'm probably more interested, since she doesn't have a heal, I probably would take the consumables enhancement to extend the action time of Hydro. So, and then I'm not sure what I'd do with the last point, maybe last stand, because the Emperor class ships tend to have a bad habit of having their engines knocked out. Okay, let's go ahead and slap some signals on here. All right. And away we go. Oops, I have to get ready. There. Oh, you're taking the Odin. Okay. Very good. Okay, here we go. So I had a game last night in the Hipper that was individually really good. Dutch, I don't know if you saw my post to the channel last night, but I'm debating putting that into a replay. But here we are, tier 10s with tier 10 aircraft carrier this time. Maximum challenge. Maximum challenge. All right. Our carrier is not bad. Theirs is not quite as strong as ours. That may or may not make a difference. Yeah, we can go to either side. I'm probably inclined to head toward Alpha so that because the carrier's more likely to send planes that way. I might be wrong. He might go to the other side of the map. Who knows? Gombara, Thunder. Yeah, well, the other concern is that a bunch of these, well, the Bismarcks probably aren't going to be firing, aren't going to be loading Deadeye, or they might be. But the other three, the Thunder for sure, Kremlin probable, Georgia also quite likely. So, yes, the Hipper has quite strong AA, but again, there's all the cynicism about the performance of AA. Who's firing HE? Oh, the Jambar.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
But here, we just got a spawn. You can see where all these guys are, so we'll see what happens. Our carrier's harassing their Shima, which is good. Shima is running the 12s. So the Shima should smoke up if he has to. Bearing, a shot at him. Stays lit. And, well, my party target counter didn't go off here.
Concentrate fire on
Well, our Thunder is actually moving up, which is cool. It's there, waiting for the... See, what is that? That's the Mogami. It's kind of funny if you compare the AA of the Hipper and the Prince Eugen, it's literally one AA gun difference. The Hipper has one extra AA gun compared to the Prince Eugen. That was carrier. That was the carrier? Oh, the Asashio's over here. See the torps. Unfortunately, I can't block these for our Thunderer, so now we know.
Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
See how far back these guys are playing right here? That's like the poison of Deadeye.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
I'm being targeted. Kremlin. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's why you don't sit and smoke. Let's see if I can get her into a protected position here at Alpha. Our Thunder take a torp? That is why you do not sit in your smoke screen. I'm lit. Mogami's right here. Or the Daring circled back. Okay, no, it's Mogami.
Requesting support.
Carrier's going to keep the pressure on the... Yeah, that's the Mogami. Who's... Oh, you know what has me lit now? It's the Sashio. We don't want to be broadside to this Kremlin, though. He doesn't have his gun over here.
He's firing at me currently.
I've got two targeting me, including one is the Thunder, I'm pretty sure.
Teammate, I need your support.
Three targeting me.
Well done, Commander.
Don't think the Thunder does have a firing system. Pop Hydro here. I expect torps from the Mogami.
Detection goes out the D3.
Okay, here. Oh, here he is. He's sending torps on me. Why? He's right here. Now we know where he is. He's right here.
I think he's actually trying to get me because I'm camping behind the island.
No, he's trying to get the Thunder. Yeah, maybe he did. Yeah, you're quite right. Trying to figure out the angle. I was like, why are you trying to torp?
He's gonna get me with one because I bumped the island.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Gonna make a run on the Kremlin. I should have a lot of DPM on him up close.
You're going to be crossfired by the thunder, though. That's the problem.
He can't see me. Oh, up. Got Hydro up if you can give me some firings. Oh, you're back there, right?
Yeah, I'm basically trying to isolate the Sashio because
Gotcha.
he's going to try to come. He's in our backfield right now. There, yeah. In fact, he just sent torps on me. It's not going to be a high damage game, guys. Basically, just trying to contain the Sasashio.
I chased the Daring out.
He just burned. The Sasashio just sent a pile more torps. Hydro's down. Well, I mean, he's not a threat to me from a torpedo perspective, but he's... Turn back, he's right here.
Bad showing by me. I did not think the Daring would be that close.
The Daring... Oh no, the Daring's still...
Much obliged, Commander.
I'm just gonna ambush this guy and torpedo him.
Watch him try to torpedo.
No, he's gonna try to ram me.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
It took me way off the objective, but they aren't trying to take Alpha, so I suppose that's good. So Mogami and Daring are the ones that might be trying to go after the Alpha cap, so I'm just going to try to go back and defend that. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it's not going to be a high damage game. Usually what I want to do is be staying at range and farm targets at, between 14 and 17 kilometers. So that way I can drop into concealment if I start getting focused. But no, I just need to go back and see if I can defend against the Mogami and the Daring. Because the Daring, for whatever reason, hasn't bothered to go back and try to get Alpha, even though it's completely undefended. And then, again, naturally, everybody's...
He just touched it.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Roger.
Okay. This carrier is coming back to try to defend. Oh, it's Mogami.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I want him to give me more side when he gets out. Is that a full race set? No, the holding fire. I have Hydro ready. I think the Daring's in there too with him. Yeah. No, he's not. It's completely undefended.
The Daring is in B. .
AP. So he's definitely sent torpedoes based on his profile.
Many thanks.
And now we know where the terrain is, and the... Well, my worry is actually the Thunder, not the Bismarck. I'm going to switch to AP here because I think he's going to have to make a turn. Not going to. Two targeting me. One is possibly the Thunder. Oh, the Bismarck is the other one that would have my side here, but I'm going to make this turn now.
Good game, everyone.
And just be aware of the points. We're 15 seconds from a win.
Yep. My goal here was to defend the cap. So not a high damage game, guys.
All forces, provide cover for that.
But, you know, playing to the objective, getting that win to me is, at least when I play, is the most important part. So let's see how we did in terms of XP. So, all right, we did okay. We second the team. That works. Don't, folks, please don't go carrier hunting. It's a necessity if it's the last opponent and you have to sink him in order to win the game. But to purposefully go after a carrier and taking yourself off the objective is a bad thing generally. So, all right, I was comped. All right, that's cool. That was nice. Got a couple of comps. All right, that was cool. Oh, you know what? I just realized one of them was excellent. And I didn't return the favor, so that was kind of my bad. Excellent. I owe you a comp, so I apologize. Where are you here? I don't think I can comp you right now. No, it's too late. Sorry, excellent. I'll get you for this next game. All right. Let's see. I am going to do one more game, and then I'm going to break for lunch, and then I'll come back and be on Twitch. I do have a bunch of stuff to give away this afternoon. I will be giving away a premium Tier 2 Pan-American cruiser, the Alte Abreu, which is kind of a rarity. It was offered only, at least initially, only to folks in Brazil. And I have a couple that I gave away one. I have one more I can give away. So I'll be giving away that. I have a bunch of containers and subscriber camo packs to give away as well this afternoon. So if you come over to Twitch, you have a good chance to get in on those giveaways. All right, so Dutch, why don't you pick the next one?
Sure, we'll do a tier 6.
Tier 6. What are you going to take?
You play the Lowenhart.
Hey, Cram. Thanks very much for coming by. Lowenhart. All right, I'll bring... I think I'm going to bring Front Gun Love. Bring the Dunkirk. How you doing? Yeah, good game, Ahmed. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it wasn't a high damage game, but... You know, if that Asashio had not been contained, he could have just, like, ruined our whole side, taken out our carrier, stuff like that. And, you know, the Hipper's not ideal for, you know, because the rate of fire, it's not like a light cruiser, but she's, you know, with the radio location, it definitely helped out. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to go Tier 6. French battleship. Dunkirk. Let's get signals on here. All right. And away we go. So if you guys want to, you probably, most of you have already heard this, but if you want to watch my stream on Twitch, my Twitch handle is in the description of the video or of the stream. So you can go grab that and hop on over this afternoon. I also post, or I also announce on Twitter when I'm going live. So if you're following my Twitter handle, you'll be able to catch me there as well. All right. Great match. Okay. Z35s, you don't see those very often. I probably should play that sometime. I love the in-game name of our Benson here, Beastly Farts. All right, let's see who's here. Anybody else I recognize? No. This is not the ship to be in the mid and tank in a tier 8 battle. Amagi, North Carolina, Alabama as a division. Well, they're not that strong, so, and your opponent is learning his boat, so the Nuremberg is pretty good. He 367 battles, averaging almost 40k a game, so he's pretty good in that boat. I'm going to cut over to Alpha. A couple of Massachusetts, a couple of... Should be okay. A couple of Citadels to get into. Lots of DDs. Should be interesting. Hope you were doing well today, Graham. Massachusetts with a Type 5 camo. Why? I mean, you have a premium camo that gets you bigger, better earnings. So I'm not sure what the thinking is there. Is that the Fusion? Oh, that's a Fubuki. Sorry, I thought it was... There's the Icarus. Briefly saw him. I get a firing solution on Galicineer here. Yep. Turn in though. See, did fire on me. Oh, I got a sit. Although, speaking of sits, this could hurt a lot if the North Carolina is on target here. I'm going to have to rotate here. No, he was fine.
Set a smoke screen.
Oh, I didn't light the island, apparently. That div is coming over here. That's kind of a problem. Benson's done a good job beating up. Oh, maybe that's Dutch. Are you the one roughing up that Icarus? That poor...
Of course.
Can you keep that Galicineer lit? I'll have him... He's broadside to me again. Oh, no. I'm going to shoot the Z-35. I gotta move. I'm broadside to these tier 8 battleships, and I whiff. Nevny's actually, you know, that Z-35 should be winning the gunfight. But then again, it could also be the secondaries. Ah. Get out of there, Konevny.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Sit on the Alabama.
À tous les bâtiments. Cible stratégique repérée à cette position.
He's gonna try to torp rush me, I think. His hydro's up. I have to wait until I have an assured shot here before I fire. Pull my repair. It's not how you play Z-35. Did we lose our Gnevny? No, he's... Good job. I can kind of set up here. I can't bounce these big guns, but I might be able to put some more hurt on some of these ships. Yes. Strasbourg. Yes, and that probably is a really good boat, a really good battleship for Narai. Agreed.
Croiseur ennemi repéré. Cuirassé ennemi détecté.
Gonna run.
Vielen Dank.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage.
Thank you for harassing the Icarus. A little more chip damage. I don't want to push further out because I would end up taking a broadside from the Amage, so I have to be careful here. And this North Carolina clearly is running Deadeye. Yep, see, there's the shot from the Amage. Oh, another set. That was an RNG set. That was because I aimed poorly.
Alerte incendie.
Wargaming said, okay.
Das war ein großartiges Gefecht.
One overpen and one bounce. Man, that sucks. Yeah, these guys are like... That is not how you play a trio of tier 8 battleships. In fact, this is a good example of why you don't want to take all of the same class into a game usually, at least if your intention is to try to win. Because you just end up... you can't influence the game enough. You're dependent on your destroyers to spot. You don't have somebody that's helping you directly on comms to do that.
Teammate, I need your support.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
Just went off detection. Is he firing HE or AP? He's firing HE. The
Alerte incendie. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
don't block view.
Problème résolu, chef.
Fire solution Alabama. See, this is... I mean, I get it that Benson wants to use his guns, but... Yeah, I'm going to follow the Massachusetts, back him up here. Because he's at least committing to the push now. Hey, Anal Boots, how you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you were doing well this Sunday. I have to be careful. It's actually a pretty good hit. We're kind of dominating this game. Surprised our Vesteros hasn't gone to get the... I think Gnevny... Is he going to get the kill? Yep, that was pretty good. Nice. Good job.
La victoire est à notre portée.
This game is almost over. They haven't taken a cap. Oh, now we're going to play a little bit longer. He should be firing at me. I can't bounce anything from him.
I got a fire on the Alabama.
Yeah, I'm firing AP. He's giving me a fair amount of side. But now I can delete the North Carolina and a drive-by. Alabama, not so sure. That Gallisanero has survived 2 sits from me, and he's still alive. Oh, he's coming. See, he's now interesting. Okay. Let's see what these guys are going to do. Another heal in. Okay, so the Alabama took one on. Did the Alabama take flooding?
I pulled my squadron out before I could see.
Okay, I'm going to try to do this one at a time here. If I can do it. Because the North Carolina was firing HE. I don't want to, like, try to deal with both of these guys simultaneously. This is not how you normally do a drive-by. All right, take care, Dino Lad. Hope to see you out on the stream. This Alabama is waiting for me to come out. I'm just going to shoot his guns here. One. He's going to give me full broadside here.
I'm buzzing the tower.
Alerte incendie.
Come on, soften your profile. I don't normally do it that way. That's not how you normally do a drive-by, but I'll take it. That works. I mean, I have to be thankful that our Massachusetts engaged the Alabama to at least draw them off, because the Alabama was the one that was firing AP, and I was worried about. So, yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's not normally how you do a drive-by, but I knew that he was going to try to get all of his guns on me. The thing is that I don't know if the player understands that his 406mm guns are simply going to tear through my bow, regardless of angle. So if he had, like, fired AP directly into my bow, he would have gotten into the Citadel through the front.
Look where the Gnazier went.
Yeah, he probably left the game, right? He probably felt like he was, you know, combat ineffective at that point. So, yeah, it's not how... Thank you, Ahmed. It's not normally how I do a drive-by. And frankly, the Dunkirk sometimes isn't that good at a drive-by because she's really squishy side-on. And you sort of have to, like, as you're making the drive, you sort of have to be turning your bow towards into your opponent to try to get enough deflection. And then hopefully not ram them, get your shots off like I did with the North Carolina. But that was pretty good. Yeah, French battleships at caliber have among the highest penetration of all battleship AP in the game, so they're really good to be able to get through those.
Tier 6 couldn't be carried by.
Yeah,
carriers.
exactly. See, look at you guys. There we go. Good job. And look at that. See, I mentioned at the beginning of the game that the Nuremberg did a good job. He played that ship right. You don't get, 1,000 XP in a loss in a tier 8 match in Nuremberg unless you're doing something right. So It worked out pretty well for him. Okay.
It's a great game.
It was a good game. So I want to thank Dutch for coming by for the stream. Much appreciated. I also want to thank everybody who stopped in to say hello. I hope the games here were entertaining and the commentary was good as well. Again, I am going to take a quick break here, and then I'm going to jump on to Twitch, and hope to see some of you over there, and I'll have some giveaways items to give on Twitch as well. So thanks much again, everybody. Have yourselves a great rest of your Sunday. And again, I'll try to figure out what I can do for streaming during the week. Now I have to go back to work, but we'll have to see how that goes. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good one, and we will talk to you guys later.